captain ought to drive a little more careful. Oh, it's you.
I'll get that trash in the morning, Mrs. Braun.
My lease reads janitor service 7 days a week, Mr. Wood. Says nothing about borrowing other tenants' cars.
To go fishing. I'll bring you a couple of nice trout.
I'll be happy if you just bring up the vacuum cleaner. Take care of the hall for a change. Mr. Wood? Mr. Wood?
She heard Captain Holbrook's name mentioned. She also said this is Holbrook's garage. That's his car.
Yeah, we're all filled in on that, Sammy.
Yes, sir.
Same general build. In the dark, they could look something alike. Got any idea who might want to kill me?
Why don't you ask him?
459 alarm. 3300 North Brocco.
12D7, 277.
What kind was he, Matt?
A little fishing, a little pinochle. Maybe an ounce or two on Saturday night. He liked people, and most people liked him. Wasn't used a club, length of pipe?
Can't say, Matt. We haven't found it.
Whatever was used, the killer had to be a big man. Truck and trailer couldn't have broken him up anymore.
Crime lab on the way?
Yeah.
Well, it might pay to search the whole block for possible murder weapons.
Right. Matt, guy who'd do this, he's got to be kind of twisted. He'll probably try to kill you again.
It couldn't possibly have been anywhere near the city in the past 24 hours, huh? Oh, thanks. Nice talking to you, too. They find the murder weapon yet?
No, not yet. But maybe this is just as interesting.
Well, that goes back a few years, Otto. I'd almost forgotten about that one.
Sidney Nordoff, armed robbery, assault with a deadly weapon, aggravated assault, suspicion armed robbery, suspicion armed robbery. Finally sent up 11 years ago, murder second degree. Arresting officer, Sergeant Matthew Holbrook.
Yeah, he made me a couple of promises after the verdict, didn't he? Took 4 court deputies to hold him down.
He, just got out last week.
Oh?
Arrived here in town night before last.
You wouldn't know where he's living.
Yeah, I can take you there. Telegram for Sidney Nordoff.
Shove it under the door.
Anybody got a smoke?
A long time no see, Holbrook.
Been a few years at that, Sid. I don't think I'd have known you.
A little out of condition, huh? You want me for something?
Just wondering what brought you back to town.
Look, I gotta get started somewhere. Get my feet on the ground again. Look. You couldn't loan an old friend a couple of bucks. I promise you, Sergeant, I'm good for it.
I hear you once promised the, sergeant something else, too.
Oh, look at me. I'm 47 years old. I'm looking for a job washing dishes, scrubbing floors, anything. All I'm asking is car fare.
Sure.
God bless and help you for this, Sergeant.
Same to you, Sid. Good luck.
Oh, Matt. How'd the suspect check out?
He's clear. Jim in?
Yeah.
Any luck on the weapon?
No, I got the autopsy report. Kind of interesting.
We therefore conclude that the total lack of abrasions and lacerations rules out the use of a metallic, wooden, or other hard-surfaced instrument of death.
But check the skeletal injuries. Here. Bones dislocated, even shattered, showing tremendous blows.
There was an article in the annals once about a man being beat to death with a hunk of meat.
Sure looked for a man carrying a leg of lamb.
No, seriously, it has the same consistency as flesh, leaves no instrument marks.
Maybe something we overlooked at the scene. So simple, we walked right past it.
Or something he couldn't leave behind, something he had to take with him.
I thought of that, Matt. Suppose he was a heavyweight fighter. Well, fists leave a mark we'd recognize.
Yeah, fists do, but, the open hand?
Karate?
There's a school on the south side, traditional samurai.
I'll get on it.
I better check it myself. It might hinge on my recognizing a name or a face.
Matt, I'll ride out with you, huh?
You mind getting out the activity report for me instead?
Wouldn't hurt to have somebody watching your back.
Count the duty roster. Would you pull a man off to cover you? I'll check back in by phone. Do you also have a list of more recent students?
It would have to be one of those. Such blows as you described would require years of training.
Of course, it might not have been karate at all.
Perhaps not.
Or perhaps yes.
Let me show you what I think. As you see, karate become quite popular. After many years of this, the hand has no feeling left. It has become a hammer of callus and bone. A cement block. Bruce, will you demonstrate this, please? Will you try this one? A 1-inch pine board. Thank you, Bruce. A true karate would use this power only for good. But if he had an evil heart, he would kill exactly as you described. I would like someone to demonstrate with tiles. Who wishes to try 6? I'll try 8.
Matt. Hey, it's been that long? Bill Stalker.
Stalker? High school, wasn't it?
Yeah, what are you doing these days?
Police force. You?
Well, you know, Army and then one thing or another. Matt Holbrook. Something wrong?
Maybe.
William has studied the spiritual side of karate. One of my best students.
I come here every day during lunch hour. Getting pretty good, too. Think I can't break through these?
Show me.